Good morning. This is Mitch Mitchell, and this is another video I have. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 things I've learned from doing video. I did my first video probably last January, and it was very raw, and it was, really short and quick. And I've gotten a little better since then. And, I have said to some people that incorporating video into your blogs or your website is a way for you to kind of communicate with other people. And since I have a YouTube channel as well, I said, videos are one of those kind of things that people will subscribe to and they will come and watch them. And sometimes they will comment on them, but at least it's something that you have out there showing what you're all about. Anyhow, I wanted to share with you 5 lessons I've learned over the last year of trying to do video. And I don't do tons of them. I hope to do more of them as time goes on and kind of change them up a little bit here and there. At some point, I'm going to try to set some things up so that I can show you, more of an educational thing or tutorial types of things. But, I haven't got to that point yet. And I'm still, kind of new at it. I've only been doing it a year. So here are the 5 things. Number 1, video is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I've been doing live presentations for at least the last 10 years while I've been in business for myself. And one of the strange things is that I don't have a single problem getting up in front of 10 people, 50 people. I spoke to 200 people once. No problem getting out on stage and doing my thing. Doing videos is a little tougher. You don't have an audience responding to anything you're saying. You can't walk around. And in my case, I have basically this webcam on top of my monitor, so I can't even walk around. I can't show anything else. I'm pretty much stuck sitting here. You would think sitting down in this chair being comfortable would be the best thing you could do for a video. I don't know. So I'm going to have to think about that one of these days. Number 2, background can be important. Now, I'm kind of stuck because, as I said, my camera's on top of my monitor. So you're stuck with all this red, and you're stuck with my speaker, which is back here. My friend Scott says, can't you do something about the speaker? Hey, you know what? I'm old school. We have speakers. I have my receiver, and I have my stuff hooked up to it, so that's my music. So no, I can't do anything about my speaker. But you will notice my book sitting right here. It's proof that I actually did write a book. It's Embrace the Lead. That's my book on leadership and management. Just thought I'd mention that as a throw-in. But background can be important. And someone else said, well, how come you can't just put up a white sheet? Where am I going to hang a white sheet? I don't have that kind of room. This is my office. I could put a white sheet on the speaker, but then you're still going to see the red over it, so that looks kind of stupid. So I'm pretty much stuck with what I'm stuck with. But you don't have to be. Maybe you have the ability to move things around. But I don't think it's all that unpleasant. Although someone's probably going to say, well, why are you wearing red with all the red in the background? Red's my favorite color. Get over it. The next thing, number 3, lighting. If you can't change anything else, the one thing you can do is make sure that your lighting at least is good enough so that you can be seen. Well, I've done that. I've opened up the window to my right so you can kind of see, a little bit of light here on my face. And I have track lighting on both sides of me, on the walls. And so I have the lights aimed at me to help, brighten me up a little bit. So, you can always have that kind of lighting. I always think it's at least important if you're going to do videos to show your face, so that you can be seen. So that's what I've done. Number 4, rehearse. When I do speaking engagements, I always rehearse. I rehearse sometimes 5 or 6 hours. I rehearse for timing. I rehearse for comfort of my topic. But usually when I rehearse, I'm in the living room where we have mirrors on the wall, and I walk around and look at the different mirrors as if that's different areas of the audience. Can't do that here. So I did actually rehearse kind of trying to look at the camera. Because, if I was doing this kind of thing here and I'm looking over there and I'm looking over there, you're going to say, what's he looking at? The camera's right in front of him. But, this is one of those kind of things. I know when I was initially doing this, I looked down a lot and I looked away a lot. I don't know what people thought of that, but it's kind of natural to want to look other places. So this is one of the reasons I rehearsed. And point number 5, the final point here, is that if you're going to do a video, you need to tell people where they can find you if you want them to go to your websites. I've realized with every other video I've done, I haven't mentioned where I can be found. I haven't even thought about it. So today, I'm going to tell you all of the places I can be found, or at least all my blogs. The first blog I'm going to mention is SyracuseWiki, WIKI.com. That's my blog talking about things Central New York and Syracuse related. Then there's my blog, topfinanceblog.com. And that talks about things that I like to say, financial news, information, and commentary. And I write a lot of the stuff there. I actually have guest posts on that one, and it's the only one I actually accept guest posts from. Um, then we have ttmitchellconsulting.com/MitchBlog. That is one of my business blogs, and I talk a lot about leadership, diversity, customer service, anything that really has to do with employee issues, as well as healthcare and healthcare finance, because my true background, I happen to be a healthcare finance consultant. Then I'm going to mention the next two blogs, because this video could possibly end up on both of them, because I'm talking about doing videos, and both blogs kind of pertain to this. One is called SEOexcellence.com/blog, and that's SEOXCELLENCE. That is actually my other business site where I do search engine optimization, social media, blogging, writing. It's geared more towards tips for small businesses, small to medium businesses, and individuals or small to medium businesses as well. And so that one is tips. So this video could probably end up there. And then of course there's my main blog, which is I'mJustSharing.com. It does not have an apostrophe because you can't put apostrophes in web links. But I'mJustSharing.com is my most popular blog, where I kind of freelance and riff and talk about anything I want to talk about. But most of the topics end up being about social media and blogging and writing, just like the other one, only they're not always tips. This is my freestyling, so I can speak pretty much like I'm speaking in this blog, as I have a lot of opinions on different things on that one. And I will sometimes go off on other topics. I will talk about diabetes, and I may every once in a while mention a political thing or something else that's irking me that it doesn't fit anywhere else. So I've now told you all the places you can find me, and I need to remember to do that with every blog, especially if it's specific to one of those blogs, because I've now done a video for at least one video for every one of those. Anyway, that's it. I'm done, and I hope you've learned something from this. I hope I've learned something from this. It'll be interesting to see how many times I looked away from the camera or looked at my list, which I don't think I looked at my list because I rehearsed. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this interesting. Let me know. Take care. Bye.